Greetings, my name is Tawala Squading and I'll be presenting to you my design project. The name of the project is a measuring flow rate and volume system. The project is all about the management of the flow of liquids, and the purpose of this project is to save water. And now I'll be getting into the basic operation of the system. The operation goes as follows. If the water tank is not full, the float switch is open, which will energize the relay module. If the relay module is energized, it will open the solenoid valve, allowing water to flow through. The water will flow from the tap through the flow sensor into the solenoid valve into the water tank. And now I'll be getting into the block diagram. The block diagram has the Arduino, which controls the whole system. The block diagram shows the inputs and the outputs. The power supply, flow sensor, float switch are the inputs, and the solenoid valve, the water tank, the relay module, and the LCD are the outputs. And the red parts are represents the parts that are integrated on the circuit. Now getting to the schematic. The schematic shows the connection of the system. We have the Arduino, and this is the connection to the rest of the circuit. And the circled part is the part I integrated on the circuit. Coming to the PCB shows the connection of the system on the Arduino. The flow chart, we have the starting point, the pin declaration, and the inputs and the outputs, as I've mentioned them on the block diagram. From there, we go to the if statement. If the float switch is high, which is yes, the relay will energize and the solenoid will be high. If the float switch is not high, which is false, the relay de-energizes and the solenoid valve will be low. If the frequency is greater or equals to 0, the LCD prints the volume, and if the frequency is not equals to or greater than 0, the serial monitor prints frequency and the LCD prints the volume. This is a clear picture of the working breadboard of the circuit that I presented on the previous video. And now I'll be getting into the operation of the system. As you can see, the water tank is empty and the volume is 0. And the float switch is still open. And now the water will flow through the flow sensor into the valve, and the float switch will switch off and the volume changes, and the relay will de-energize, not allowing water to flow through.